Hey guys, today I wanted to talk about and answer the question, why invest into Pokemon? So I wanted to make this video especially for people that are just starting to invest into Pokemon or are interested in investing into Pokemon. So I need to get this out the way and say a few things before I start this video, especially in this one. I am not a financial advisor. I'm not telling you to do anything with your money. I'm not guaranteeing anything. So everything I say, take it as you wish. This is a lot of it just my opinion. I throw in some facts in here, but a lot of this stuff is just my opinion. So don't go invest, some money into some Pokemon products or whatever, and then later, complain that, it didn't go up in value or whatever. I'm not telling you to do anything. This is just all my opinion. So like I said, take it as you wish. If you don't like this video, you think everything I'm saying is wrong, that's perfectly fine. But this is just why I invest into Pokemon. Now, specifically, I'm talking about investing into sealed product. I'm not talking about investing into cards or slabs or anything else Pokemon related. I'm mainly talking about sealed product. So I just want to get that clear. So, first off, the first reason I feel like you should, or at least I invest into Pokemon is that I love Pokemon. So I didn't just get into Pokemon just for investing. Like I have, enjoyed Pokemon and been in this hobby for a long time. Ever since I was a kid in elementary school. So I actually grew up collecting cards. Like I didn't even care about money or anything. Like I just grew up collecting cards. And these are actually some cards that I actually had. So one of them was the Shaman EX. I actually had this. This picture was taken in 2016. So I actually had one of these. I don't know how much it was worth at the time, but I was really happy to have this card. Also, you can see here, I actually, had some dollar packs, Dollar Tree packs back then too. I opened them all, so I don't actually have them, but I had a lot of them. I think this was for my birthday or something. That's why I had so many. But yeah, this is kind of cool to see. This was also at the same time in 2016 when I had this. So yeah, I just like got into this because I liked it. Pokemon already. Like it's not just I came here for the money. So I already like Pokemon. Secondly, I was also, watching some of the Pokemon anime. So they had the anime on Pokemon TV, and it was free. But they're shutting down, I think, next month. So that's kind of sad. But I heard that it's gonna be on like Netflix and like Amazon Prime or something like that. Also, I collect like plushies and figures. So if you guys want me to make a video and show you guys my collection of Pokemon related things that aren't actually like sealed investments or whatever, I can make that video because I have a few cool like plushies and figures I can show you guys. It'll probably be a short video, but tell me if you want that. Next here is that investing into Pokemon is an alternative investment. This is not something that you should just put all your money into. It could be something in addition to what you're investing some of your money into, such as maybe you're investing into stocks or real estate or whatever you're investing your money to. This is just another thing out there. So also, investing into Pokemon, it's a physical thing. It's not like a stock where, it's kind of like you're not really physically holding it. To me, and this is because I like Pokemon, it's actually fun for me to hold this stuff. And it's a weird thing to say, but like every time I open up my closet and I look at all my stuff, I don't know what it is, but it just makes me happy to see all the stuff. I don't know if that's just like a hoarder mentality or what, but I just like seeing everything and holding it. It feels different than just, investing into stocks that you don't really physically own. Maybe it's also like if you had like gold or something, it just feels nice holding it, or just seeing it. And next, it's also fun to just watch the prices rise. In addition to having something physical, I don't know, it's a different feeling. So just all in all, holding onto Pokemon products to me is just fun to do, even though it might sound kind of boring. Next is that gains can be huge. So obviously I'm kind of nitpicking here because there's definitely some other boxes in, Sun and Moon era or Sword and Shield era that aren't doing as well as the ones I picked. So definitely this is kind of, cherry picking a little bit. But still, all in all, they're still all doing well. But I wanted to show you guys pretty much like the best, boxes in each of the eras. So obviously Evolving Skies from the Sword and Shield era is pretty much the best box. So it was released only like 2.5 years ago, in August 27th, 2021. It's at $500 a booster box right now if you check TCG Player, which is pretty insane. Next, we have Team Up here, which was released February 1st, 2019. That was on like 5 years ago now, and right now it's at $2,000. So obviously, these are just like kind of like the best case scenario. I'm not saying this is happening with every box, but definitely if you invest into, a little bit of each box or diversify what you invest into, you could have some pretty big gains with some of these boxes. Next here, so this is the one I got to be very careful about talking about. I'm not to get too much into all the stocks and all the fees that you're gonna have, like, selling the box and all these different factors. I'm just kind of, grazing the surface. So don't go out and try to, tell me that, what I'm saying is incorrect, or like I'm not like accounting for these small little things. This is just surface level looking at it, and this is good enough to show you that, you can still do better than some of these, index funds, or, I'm not talking about like individual stocks or anything. I'm talking about, S&P 500. I think that's a pretty good thing to base off of, that a lot of people invest into. I'm not, like a financial advisor, like I'm telling you, but this is just the last 3 years that I, researched of the returns for the S&P 500. So this is one you can actually search up yourself. So 2021, it was 28.5%. And then in 2022, it went down 18.04%. And in 2023, it went up 24%. And that, you can see, I got from the Motley Fool. You can search it up. That's where I got it from. So of all this, guys, you could have bought it at $100 a box. Obviously, it was probably, maybe you could have probably got it more available at maybe like 150, but you could have got it at $100 a box if you got it like around release. Right now, it's at $500, so that's a 400% return in less than 3 years. So, you can do whatever you want with, all the different fees and stuff you would have to, take for selling, the box, or, maybe you sell it locally, you don't have any fees, but all in all, you don't even really have to do that much math. You can just see by the percentages, you would have done better investing into Evolving Skies than you were to invest into the S&P 500. Now, obviously, we're talking about short term here. This is only 3 years. So in the long run, who knows, maybe the S&P 500 will do better, but this is just a short-term look at this, and you can see that it can give you more gains, or, in the short run, than, the S&P 500. Next, booster boxes have always gone up in price. So, especially for people that don't invest into Pokemon or think it's stupid or a bad idea, there's not a single box that over time has not gone up in value since Pokemon was released here in the United States in 1999. So, especially, I don't want to say this, and you guys will say that I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure if you look at a booster box, in the Sun and Moon era and back, I don't think there's a single booster box that has not gone up in value. I'm pretty sure that's an accurate statement. But yeah, so it's not as risky. Obviously, maybe there's some booster boxes out there you might have not done as well with, but in terms of risk, nothing has gone to zero, or even gone, under, how much you could have bought it for, maybe like MSRP. Everything has gone up. So in terms of risk, it's not super risky, but that's kind of an opinion, because, anything can change, right? This is Pokemon. It's a hobby. It's a card game. There's a lot of things that could happen, and that's why, it could be risky to some people, but in terms of, history, it's not the riskiest thing. So in conclusion, investing in Pokemon could make you a lot of money, and I showed you guys that with Evolving Skies and Team Up. Obviously, there's other boxes out there that, obviously didn't do as well, but still, they have gone up in value. Next is, you should probably not invest all your money into Pokemon. Now, this is an opinion. I'm not telling you to do this, but in my opinion, Pokemon is just something you should do on the side. You shouldn't have most of your money invested into Pokemon, in my opinion. I feel like this is just something, that you can make with maybe shorter term gains than, investing into stocks and stuff. Because obviously, investing into index funds and stuff is definitely, in my opinion, probably a lot safer than investing into Pokemon in the long run. We're talking like 20, 30 years from now, but that's just my opinion. And lastly, investing some money into Pokemon can be another way to make money enjoying Pokemon, because, there's definitely people out there that are in this hobby that don't like care for Pokemon at all, and, just want to make money out of this, which I guess is frowned upon. Already what investing in Pokemon is already frowned upon, to be honest, but especially the people that don't like it, I feel like it's more frowned upon than those who actually enjoy Pokemon and invest, into sealed product or into cards. But yeah, so that's the end of this video. Hopefully you guys, are not going to go crazy in the comments and, criticize me for some of the stuff I said, or say that, I'm saying the wrong things. This is just all my opinion, so take it as you wish. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one.